guys, I wanted to follow up with the video that you just watched about the shampoo process. So when it comes to the shampoo, the first thing I want you to remember is not to use too much shampoo. Using more shampoo does not mean that your hair is going to get cleaner. It's all about the process. So to keep from wasting your products and wasting your money, washing it down the drain, what I want you to keep in mind is that you only want to put about this size amount of shampoo in your hand when you're pouring the shampoo out. So you have the 3 shampoos, right? So the first shampoo is the clarifying shampoo. The second shampoo is for treatment. And the last shampoo is going to be either for moisture or strengthening. And that will be your moisturizing shampoo or your protein shampoo. So when you're pouring the shampoo out into your hand, I would only get about that much shampoo in your hands. And once you do, you will rub your hands together, turn your fingers, and pick up some shampoo off of both of your palms. And you will apply the shampoo to the scalp, basically. And you want to go into the hair from the sides and come out. Maybe pick up a little bit of shampoo, and then you're gonna go in the sides here. Pick up some more shampoo, and then you'll go into the top. If you have shampoo left on your hands, you'll take that shampoo and you'll just kind of blot it through the hair like this. You go through the hair with your shampoo on your fingers. If you still have some on the palms of your hands, you're gonna pick that up. If you have not applied enough shampoo, or if you run out about midway to the frontal area of your head, just get a little more shampoo. Do not get as much shampoo as you did the first time, unless you have a lot of hair or you got really long hair. But you're gonna repeat the process, rub your hands together, turn them, pick up the shampoo, and then you're gonna go throughout the remainder of the head, and you're just gonna kind of blot the hair that's around there. You might wanna pick up some on your fingers and go right in the middle to make sure you didn't miss any spots. Now, when you do the shampoo, you are gonna go into the head at the scalp, and you're gonna massage the scalp, all right? You do not want to use your fingernails because there's a lot of bacteria under our fingernails, and we're not brushing our nails before we shampoo our hair. And when you scratch your scalp with your nails, I don't know how sharp your nails are, but you can cause an abrasion. When you cause an abrasion, you open up the scalp, and then bacteria can get in, and then you got different kinds of problems. So what I want you to do is use the balls of your fingers. And I know this sounds crazy, but I've been doing this for years. It's common practice. I will put gloves on if I have to use like my nails on my client. So whatever is under my nails does not transfer to their scalp, and whatever is on their scalp does not transfer underneath my fingernails. If you insist on scratching your own scalp, then I would do the same. It's not weird. You're in your bathroom, you're by yourself, who knows? So we're going to massage the scalp. Why are we massaging the scalp and not focusing so much on the shaft of the hair? Because healthy hair starts with a healthy scalp. And the goal here is to get the scalp really clean of all the oils, buildup, debris, product, environmental particles. All of that stuff is getting that stuff off of the scalp first, okay? And then with the shampoo on the shaft of the hair, what I want you to do is squeegee the hair. You're gonna start from as close to the root as possible, and you're gonna squeegee down the shaft of the hair. You do not want to do this. You do not want to do that. You don't want to use those motions when you're shampooing your hair, because you don't want to cause any unnecessary tangling. And when you're using a clarifying shampoo, tangling is likely to happen at that point if you're not careful. So if you are shampooing your hair in the shower, you always want to make sure that all of your hair is directed to the back of your head, and you want to lean your head back into the shower, okay? And you're always keeping that hair in that direction. That's why going into the scalp, as you can see, the hair lifts, but it's not moving back and forth, and I'm not going crazy with it. And the shaft of my hair all stays in the same direction, and you're gonna squeegee in that direction, and then you will rinse. The second shampoo is your treatment. You're gonna start at the scalp again. You always start at the scalp. Apply it at the scalp. Massage the shampoo, emulsify the shampoo in the scalp. And the other point that I want to make sure that you're aware of with that first shampoo is you are not shampooing for bubbles. The water is not going to get soapy when your hair is at its dirtiest. So when you keep on packing on shampoo, all you're doing is wasting product. Okay, so what you're going for is making sure that you are causing enough friction on the scalp to break up all of that dirt and oil and buildup on the scalp and product and all of that good stuff. And it's only going to get as bubbly. It's not going to get bubbly at all. As a matter of fact, when you rinse your hair out, it's going to look like milk. I'm telling you right now, if you do a good job on that first shampoo, on the second shampoo, when you pour the shampoo in the palm of your hand the first time, that shampoo is going to go really far. You are going to be able to apply the shampoo in your scalp, and as you bring in your fingers out of the hair, you'll notice that it's already starting to emulsify. Anyone that doesn't know what emulsify means starts to bubble, and that's good. That's good stuff, because that means you got a good clean on the first one, but you still need the other two because the second one is for treatment. So you're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna squeegee, keep our head back, and then we're gonna rinse. The very last shampoo is either going to be to moisturize the hair, and that's to put all that moisture back into the hair, or you're going to strengthen the hair with a protein shampoo. You repeat the whole process again. Now, a rule that I like to follow is I want to be in this area and come in here 3 times before I move to the next section. And then I go in, come all the way out, I go in, come all the way out, and I do that all over the head. I hit the sides and I go in this way in the direction that the hair is flowing, and I take my fingers out and go back into the front and move to the back. I do the other side and I do the front the same way. Now when it comes to the top of your head, I would go in this way. Start in the back where the crown is, where it's the most itchy, and you're gonna move your way to the top of the head, move your way to the front. Back here 3 times, right? After 3 shampoos, you will have shampooed each area, scrubbed each area at least 9 times. That's the pattern that I follow in the salon, and I do that because I know if I follow this pattern every time, I know for a fact that I got every section of my client's head, and I got every section of my client's head good. And their scalp and their hair got treated all at the same time in that one shampoo. Now moving on to the conditioner. The conditioner I like to use is Moisture Whip, and that is because it is very moisturizing to the hair, and it does not clog my bowl. So it's not super thick and it's not super heavy, but you can tell that it's moisturizing that hair. So for a container like this, I know y'all are like, what I'm finna do with that? That's not enough conditioner. Yes, it is. So when it comes to the conditioner, I have seen people put mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds of conditioner in their hair because they got tangling. Little tip, the tangling comes from damage. It doesn't come from not having enough conditioner on the hair. Now the conditioner provides a layer of protection for the hair. It also provides moisture to the hair. So your last shampoo is a moisturizing shampoo, and then your conditioner but your conditioner is moisturizing as well. So from that 3rd shampoo on is we're putting all of the moisture back, all of the good stuff back into the hair. So for a container like this, even with this much hair, I would use probably about 2 teaspoons. So what am I doing with a spoon in the bathroom? I'm gonna tell you. So you're gonna take a plastic spoon and you're gonna cut the spoon in half to where it's about that long. And it's a good way to make sure that you don't overuse your conditioner. Now, a little tip about the conditioner is if you can see the conditioner on your hair, you've used too much conditioner. You got to think about it. The conditioner is going on one single hair strand. That one single hair strand can only absorb so much. So everything else on your hair, it's a waste. Another tip, quit leaving conditioner on your hair for 30 minutes. It don't make no sense. It's a reason why the container says 5 minutes. When you leave conditioner on your head up to 30 minutes, it starts to dry. There are things in there that will start to harden. When that starts to harden, it is creating buildup on the hair strands. You don't want to do that. You just want to moisturize the hair. And depending on the type of conditioner it is, it's either going to penetrate that hair shaft or it's going to coat it to protect it, because your hair shaft actually got hydrated with the shampoo, all that water. Conditioner is to seal all of that moisture in and to provide a layer of protection of the hair for later styling. And then this too. Oh, yes. And you want to make sure when you are detangling your hair that you start from the ends of your hair and you work your way to the scalp. If you are detangling at the scalp and let's say you create a knot about right here, You do not power through that knot. You take the comb or wide tooth comb or the rake or whatever you're using, brush, don't matter. You take it out and you go under and you start detangling from the bottom all the way up to that knot. And what you will find is going under the knot will work the knot out faster than you trying to power through, and you don't cause as much damage to your hair. Another tip is like even for the shampoo and for the conditioning, it helps that while you are shampooing the hair and you doing that little squeegee, when you find those little bunches and clumps, that you use your finger and you start working your hair out of those knots. Okay, we don't power through. You take your hands out and you use your fingertips and you work your hair out of those knots. It's the same when you're detangling your hair with the conditioner. If you come to a knot going from the bottom does not work, put your stuff down. Calm down. Your hair's not bad. It's not nappy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You just got to tangle. They happen. So put your stuff down and take your time, and you're going to work your hair out of that knot. Okay, until you have all those pieces separated. Pick your wide tooth comb up and go on about your business, girl. Go on and detangle the rest of your hair. I put in there that you start from the back and you move to the top just because it's easier. Because you can separate your hair in the back like so, right? And then you clip all of this up. Clip all of this up on the top of your hair. It's out of your way. So and then when you have this, don't be trying to do all of this when you detangle your hair. No, just take a little piece, take a little section, and we're going to work on that section. And we're going to be nice to our hair because we love it, right? Okay, so that's the detangling process. Let me see if I have another tip for the conditioner. No, I think that's the main thing. So then the third step you're going to take is to apply. Oh, no. I got to say this because a lot of y'all don't be doing this and you be defeating the purpose of even using conditioner on your hair. Rinse your conditioner out with cool water. I did not say cold. Don't nobody out there be talking about I hyperventilated in my bathroom and almost broke my neck because CJ said the water had to be cold. That's not what I said. I said cool. Turn the hot water down to a temperature that your body can handle. That is cool. Cool to your skin, not warm, not lukewarm, cool. Now there's some benefits to this, one for your hair and your scalp and another for your body. What happens is when you use that cool water, it closes the cuticles on all that good stuff that you just did to your hair. And it also closes the pores of your body. It makes them shut close on all of that moisture. You notice when you put your lotion on, you don't get ashy soon. Okay, and your hair don't dry out as fast either. So we rinse the hair out with cool water. I use microfiber towels on my hair. They are my friend. I love them. I use these super absorbent microfiber towels. If you don't have that, girl, just go get a towel out the closet and make your little turban or whatnot, and then go about your business. And leave the turban on while you're drying off, putting on your lotion, putting on your night clothes, or getting ready for work, whatever that is. Just leave the towel on. The reason why you want to do this is because towels usually are made of cotton. Cotton is naturally absorbent. So while that towel is being left on your head, it's pulling all of that excess water out of your hair. That way your hair is not drenched when you go to blow dryer or when you go to do some type of a set on your hair. It's not too wet, which means it's not going to take as long to dry, which also means you're not going to have to use as much heat when you're blow drying your hair. So we got our turban on, we all dressed, and we ready to start dealing with our hair. So then you're gonna take that out and you can go ahead and put it in sections. Now what I recommend, especially if you got really bad tangles or if your hair easily tangles and things like that, go ahead and spray some leave-in on your hair first. Okay, it don't matter if it's a hot mess or a little rat's nest starting to form in there. Don't worry about it because we're gonna work through it. So just go and put your hair down and you're just gonna spray it all over your hair. And then I want you to kind of just go in and move it around with your fingers, pull it all down on the inside and stuff like that. And then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna section off your hair. That's if you did not section off your hair and secure it with either a plait or a twist during the conditioning. What you can do, you can rinse your hair like that. You just have to rinse it a little bit longer. You never want to rinse your hair until your hair feels squeaky. That's too much. Okay, your hair shouldn't feel squeaky. It should feel soft like when you had the conditioner on there, but it shouldn't feel slippery like you done left too much conditioner in there. Now, we're on to the leave-in though. So while you sprayed your hair, we're gonna loosen up all those hair strands, and then we're gonna separate it again, and we're gonna detangle in sections. Now, the textbook procedure for doing this part of the process is to go ahead and section off your hair into these little areas and clip it up and all of that good stuff. I don't do that. I just go ahead and separate my area. I pin it up. I detangle that section. I may go ahead and put it in a twist or something like that. I'll secure it somehow. And then I'll go through all of my hair. Yes, that's what I do. And then after that, I will use my thermal protector. Now, I am a believer in thermal protector. This is the Satin Glaze by Abrasions. All of these products that I mentioned, this is the shampoo, moisture repair. And I showed you the moisture whip, and we did the infusion leave-in. All of these products are by Abrasions, and they are great. They've been a staple in my salon for like 5 years now, and I have not found a reason to deviate from their products. And that was not an endorsement. Well, I guess it kind of was an endorsement, but I wasn't paid to do it. So it's just facts. They've been on my back bar. They've been on my shelf for years now. Anyway, let's get back to it. So we got the leave-in, we section it off, and then you're gonna take your thermal protector, pour a little bit in your hand, not a lot. You don't want to be slippery again. It don't take that much. They just hair strands, y'all. It's not a thigh. So you're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take it into the roots, right? Pick it up, distribute it all into the roots like so. And then we're gonna take whatever's left, and we're just gonna block the hair. And then you're gonna take your lovely comb, and then you're gonna detangle if you have to. Because at this point, you've already applied your leave-in, you've detangled your hair, you've sectioned it off. So you very well could, for each section, just do like maybe 2 or 3 drops. Probably about a dime to a nickel size, depending on how much hair you got. In your hands, we're gonna do the same thing, pick it up on the fingers, because this is not something that's supposed to be heavy. All right, that's where you get all the smoke from, and aggravating your asthma and all that foolishness. So we just gonna put it through that section. We're gonna do that right, and then we're just gonna bring it through the ends and such like so. And then you're going to I detangle again, make sure I ain't create no more knots before I proceed to the blow dry. All right, and then we're gonna blow dry, and then you're gonna blow dry from the ends all the way up to the roots. Same process every time. I don't care what you do. You never start at the roots. You always start at the ends. And let's see what else we got in this kit. And then the only other thing that I have in the home care kit is the laid edge control. And that's because it is awesome. Now, I do have something better than that for the natural girl with the curly edges. And you need something a little stronger to tame it, especially if you are I got my little hair type chart over here. Especially if you are like a 3B to a 4C. I do have an edge control that's stronger than that. That video will come out later. But right now we're talking about laid. This is an excellent edge control. I don't use edge control. I am perfectly fine with my wavy edges. But for those of you who like your edges tamed, this is a great product. And it is it's called laid. Another option that there is for the edge control is called Slade. I ain't got that in stock right now. That's why I'm not showing it to you. But you can order either one of those in your home care kit. So that's it. That's all to it. If you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, because I know I spoke really quickly, and it's because I didn't want this video to go on for too long. I didn't want people to talk forever in their video. But if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section, or you can visit salonjoyear.com and leave your question on my on the website. Yeah, that'd be the best bet. Leave a message on the website, or you can leave it in the comments, or you can text me at the phone number for the salon, which is 770-625. That ain't right. 770-870-6265. All right, y'all have a blessed day.